reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And 3rd and short, will try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Bruins. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
On the run, it's Peoples.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Graham. Gets some space around the 30. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff to the single back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, well, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back, it's Ucla. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the ground. It's Flores. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Ucla. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. So with playoff pressure cooked, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial third down play right here. QB keeper all the way. Breaks off a defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Makes it second and short. The shotgun running play called. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On first down, they'll keep the running game channel. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Testing the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Toss play, running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Trying to find room, it's Thomas. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Thomas. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Cut over the middle, it's Porter. They stop him with 47, but that's enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away and get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Ucla. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. To the air, it's Ucla. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And the Bruins will line up here on first down and goal. The encouragement penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion makes it second and short.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take it
into the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
The 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. The ball comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Graham. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. Tackle, but forced down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And that run produces a decent game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.